Once the local resources are overwhelmed, and who do they call next?
Michigan Task Force 1 is the next, I guess.
Premier rescue team for the state of Michigan.
Both of us are lieutenants here in Bloomfield Township Fire Department. There's only a limited amount of training that you have as a firefighter. There's specialty training that you go outside of that for technical rescue.
And the training that's involved in keeping up on those skills is far more above what a firefighter would do. We have extra hours that we put in, participate on these teams to stay fresh in the skills, to keep them, so that when we have to use them, we know how.
The team also has some other specialties like structural engineers, canine handlers, doctors we have on the team.
So when we get the call, it's 4 hours that we need to be on the door. But one of the things that we have to be able to do is self-support ourselves with food, water, shelter, medicine, whatever we need to sustain our own operation for 72 hours. There's a response system, and it's called EMAC. Basically, it's a mutual aid agreement between the states. In North Carolina, they were looking for 5 Swiftwater, Type 1 Swiftwater teams.
What makes us unique is the boat operator, being a Swiftwater boat operator. So that's a little different than floodwaters.
Probably one of the most dangerous skills of rescue out there is water, in my opinion. You fall out of a boat and you can't swim faster than the water's pushing you. Just rolling in and you just see these piles 30 feet high of boulders and trees stacked like pixie sticks, and thinking to myself, there's potentially people in these piles, and trying to figure out how are we going to dig through all this. Your worst feelings are coming upon you as you're going there and trying to say, okay, we need to prioritize our rescues. We know there's people on the other side, and let's figure out how we're going to get that. So in Chimney Rock, we were able to do all of the skills that we had. So all 5 or 6 disciplines, we were able to use those in the various types of ways to do the things that we needed to do to rescue the people, mitigate the situation, which was probably one of the coolest things in the 27 years that I've been doing this. This is the one time that we got to use it all. So we split our team into 2 squads. One squad handled getting across the river, searching the other side and rescuing those people. And then the other team went downriver. Where I was at, we did a boat, and we actually traversed the boat back and forth because the number of people that were over there. We worked with New York Task Force 1 and their canine team, and we put their dogs and their handlers in our boat, got them across the river, and they did a full search of the other side with their canine survivors or from the other side so that we could complete that part of the mission and move on to other needs. I've always wanted to be on the fire department, always wanted to do the special skills. Once you're kind of there and you get these skills, you want to use them. All the training you did and you finally get an opportunity to do it, you have to do it. It's not a question of do I or should I or will I. It's I feel I have to and I want to. Because of those opportunities with the task force of using these skills, we actually get to bring that back to our department.
If something did happen here, hopefully it doesn't, we're trained and we've had that experience somewhere else to know what to do here too.
We have 148 members on our team from 50 different fire departments across the state of Michigan, and for all those people to come together and nobody have the egos. We're all rescuers. We're all the type A personality that wants to go and do some good stuff. It's a good camaraderie of guys that work well together that don't often work together. So it's a really good functioning, organized team, and it's the people around us that make it happen.